everyone, welcome back to Sugar and Smells by Harul, and to my new subscribers, a very big hello to you. Another savory recipe today, which is vegan seeded buns, and in this recipe I have used spelt flour, which is a lot more easier to digest compared to wheat flour and also has a nutty flavor. What's special or what's a little different in this recipe is that I have made a collection of seeded buns forming into a ring using a Bundt tin. As usual, there will be step-by-step instruction, ingredient substitutes, and also baking tips. So do look out for them. And let's jump right in. Before we get started, let's take a quick look at the ingredient substitutes and baking tips. This is what we'll need for today's recipe. 2.5 cups of spelt flour and half cup for kneading, 1 cup of water, 1 tablespoon of sesame seeds, 1 tablespoon of poppy seeds, 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, 7 grams or 2 1/4 teaspoon of yeast, instant yeast, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of sunflower seeds, 1 tablespoon of chopped basil leaves, 1 tablespoon of unrefined sugar, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and finally a bunting. In a big bowl, add 1 cup of room temperature water. We don't need to use warm water as we are using instant yeast. 1 tablespoon of unrefined sugar and 7 grams or 2 1/4 teaspoon of instant yeast. Mix well and leave it aside for 5 minutes. Now let's add 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 1 teaspoon of salt, add 2.5 cup of spelt flour. Add a little bit at a time to make mixing easier. Mix well until you get a sticky dough. As we are using spelt flour in this recipe, which is generally a lot stickier than plain flour, you may want to grease your hand while kneading and subsequently add more flour in the process. Once the kneading is done, transfer the dough into a greased bowl and cover it with a cloth. Leave the dough aside for around 2 hours to allow it to rise. Once the dough has risen, gently punch the dough to remove any air bubbles. Now roll the dough into ping-pong sized balls. Preheat the oven to 180 degrees. Dip the dough balls into the different seeds and place them into the Bundt tin, forming the first layer and then the second. Now keep it aside for another 30 minutes to allow it to rise further. Bake the buns at 180 degrees for 30 minutes or until they have turned golden brown. So here's the finished product and I really can't wait to dig in. And I really hope you enjoy yours too. We're at the end of the video and I would really like to thank you for watching it. I really hope you found my step-by-step instructions useful and let me know what you would like to see next. Something sweet or something savory. Do let me know in the comments below and I'm really looking forward to hearing from you soon. Also, you can find me on Instagram at 𝐬𝐻. For more such vegan and egg-free baking, do like, share and most importantly, subscribe to my channel. Till next time, bye!